Hey, I'm Viren Samani reporting for H4 TV. I'm here with contender Michael McDonald. Michael, thank you very much for taking the time to be with us today. I know you're busy with the weight cut and stuff. How is that going for you?
It's going well. This is the lowest my weight's been. Kind of far out from the fight. It's probably going to be the easiest cut that I've had. Though it still sucks and I still can't eat anything that I want, but it's a little bit easier than normal.
You've been thinking about that pizza you're going to eat on Saturday night?
Oh my gosh. My coach was just talking about, my manager was talking about pizza. And I'm like, dude, just stop talking.
I'm sorry.
It's not.
Yeah, how are you enjoying London?
It's a different vibe than America for sure. It's and not only different from America, but I'm from the country, and then from going from the country to the city in general is a big change. So it's weird. My electrical outlets don't work. My money doesn't work. Nothing works. You know, my phone doesn't work.
Sorry, you're gonna find that everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure the weather sucks for you as well, right?
It's interesting. I actually like the weather in general, but it's a little cold for, I guess you could say, business right now.
Fair enough. So how are you feeling about the fight in general? You okay? You feeling confident? Or is it just another day at the office for you?
Kind of both. I'm definitely feeling confident. It's the healthiest I've been in years. With my hand surgery and giving my shoulder time to rest and just everything in general, I feel like it's coming to a right timing right now. I feel like everything's in place.
So it's all lined up well for you.
Yeah, but at the same time, like you said, it's just another day in the office. I'm not putting emphasis on the opponent or the title or really anything, or the venue or the fact that I'm not even in my country. To me, it's just another day.
Well, yeah, you did mention that at the press conference that to you the belt doesn't matter so much. You're just there to do your job, and that's it, right? So,
exactly.
With regards to your hand, how is your striking? Like, we know you have extremely versatile striking and like really good knockout power. Do you think it's affected your striking power after your hand surgery? Or?
I feel like it's helped me. I feel like just in the past 2-3 years, I haven't been able to really hit a heavy bag right. I haven't been able to spar the way that I want to spar. The last years have been horrible when it comes to babying my hand. Everything has been revolving around my hand, just trying to baby it and trying to make sure that I can just get in the fight and just be able to fight and not be completely crippled like I was in the Chris
worrying about
Exactly.
And you've still managed to knock out top level guys, so come this Saturday, another knockout? Or?
I hope so. I mean, that's always the goal, but you know, I'm not I guess you could say, my job isn't to predict fights, you know. So.
No, of course. Henan Brown, obviously he's a top level black belt. Do you think that he's going to go to take you down in this fight? Because a lot of guys haven't been able to take you down since your first UFC fight against Edwin Figueroa, right? When you had like that back and forth exchange. Like I remember watching that fight just like, holy moly, like what's happening here? But yeah, do you think he's going to look to take you down, and like, do you think that's going to be a big part of the fight this weekend?
It's I guess you say, a fine balance of like knowing or thinking what's going to happen and being prepared for everything and just saying I don't know. So in my head, if I had to guess, I would imagine no. I would think that he's going to stand just because of his strategies and what he's done in other fights. I've never seen him take anybody down. So I mean, I don't think it's very smart to change what you do, what's gotten you here, and if what got him here is a stand-up for the most part, then I would expect him to do that today. But I'm prepared for anything.
Great, of course. It is mixed martial arts at the end of the day. So, yeah, and just one final question, really. You have said you're like one of the youngest to be champions in the UFC right now. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Man, I have no idea.
Sorry to take this like an interview, but like that was something that was in my mind after the press conference, because you were like, you're not so much worried about the belt and taking that forward, but just wondering like what sort of career you see, because I know like after your second UFC fight, you had an interview with Ariel Helwani, and you were saying that you weren't sure if you were ready to commit to MMA, but obviously now you're here and it looks like you've overcome that barrier and you're definitely here for the long haul.
I'll say it this way. It's a fine balance between where you think you can be and where you know you are. and it's also a fine balance of staring at what's right in front of you and staring past that and getting on a cliff. You know, you're close to falling over if you look past what's right in front of you. So I really do feel like I could have a successful career. I feel like I can compete with all these top level guys. I feel like I can do well against them. I was very conservative, making sure that when I got here I was ready, and I feel like I'm ready. But other than that, I don't think I can say too much about where I think I'm going to be, because I really don't know. It's all just in God's hands.
Good. Thank you very much for your time, and good luck for the fight on Saturday night.
Thank you.